It has already been one of the most volatile and unpredictable primary campaigns ever, and now the first votes in the race for president are coming fast. With just 3 weeks until Iowa, we start out with an exclusive look at how Iowa voters are thinking about this race. Here's Karl.
With just 22 days until voting in Iowa, this weekend frontrunners Donald Trump and Ted Cruz barnstormed the Hawkeye State. While Trump still holds his national lead, Cruz is on top in this year's first poll of Iowa Republicans. And now Cruz is questioning whether Trump has what it takes to win in Iowa.
It's very time intensive. It's labor intensive. You don't do it sitting back in the easy chair. You don't do it from a TV studio in Manhattan.
An issue raised at a focus group of likely Republican caucus goers in Iowa, conducted by focus group guru Frank Luntz and Google. ABC News got an exclusive first look.
How many of you say Trump's going to win? Raise your hands. Oh, he won't be happy with that. Only 2 of you. How many of you say Ted Cruz is going to win? If Trump is the nominee, is there anyone in this room who would not vote for him? Wow.
I do not believe that Trump would put a good face on the Republican Party as president.
So you'd be prepared to see Hillary Clinton in the White House?
Unfortunately.
But others find a lot to like about him.
The man knows how to negotiate. He knows how to find the right people.
Trump's first television ad promoting his Muslim ban generated the expected buzz.
It's spot on. It's the things he talked about in that ad is what's affecting America right now. Illegal immigration and ISIS.
But does he do it in a way that's constructive?
No. Absolutely
more
not.
fear-based.
With this group, Trump's questions about whether Cruz, who was born in Canada to an American mother, is eligible to be president actually appeared to backfire.
It exposes Trump as unserious. Just a few months ago, he said his strongest lawyers said it's a settled issue and Cruz is eligible.
One candidate in the back of the pack is getting a second look.
But over the last 60 to 90 days, whose opinion of Chris Christie has improved? Raise your hands.
Christie is incredibly articulate. He thinks fast on his feet. He has dialed back his sarcastic outbursts.
But some are skeptical of Senator Marco Rubio.
For me, it's the whole Obama 2 thing. And I think we've suffered from that the last 8 years.
I like Rubio. My only concern with him is the fact that he doesn't have years and years and years of experience.
Keep in mind, that was a focus group of Republicans in Iowa, which may be the only state in the union where Donald Trump doesn't lead in the polls. Trump still thinks he can pull off a win there. And over the weekend, he was practically taunting Republicans in the state, saying, quote, Iowa, you haven't been good at picking winners, folks. If you pick me, you're going to pick a winner. George?
Okay, John, thanks very much. We've also got this new analysis from 538, our partners at 538. They projected the race so correctly back in 2012, and now they've got the first projections for the Iowa caucus.
That's right, George. Now, primary contests are notoriously hard to forecast, but 538 is for the first time this cycle breaking down the chances each candidate has to win in Iowa and New Hampshire. They're doing it by combining all the latest polling numbers with data on how the various polls and endorsements have predicted or failed to predict results in the past. While Senator Ted Cruz and Donald Trump are neck and neck in the polls, as of today, 538 gives Cruz a 44% chance of winning the Iowa caucus. Trump comes in second with a 21% chance of winning. And here's a surprise. Based on recent endorsements and momentum in the polls, 538 gives Senator Marco Rubio a 20% chance of winning in Iowa. Jeb Bush, Ben Carson trail far behind to round out the top 5. Now, over in New Hampshire, Trump leads by a wide margin in every poll, and 538 puts him as the clear frontrunner with a 34% chance of winning. 538 gives Rubio a 26% chance of winning in New Hampshire. They are trailed by Cruz, John Kasich, and Jeb Bush. And, George, despite some momentum, 538 is giving Chris Christie only a 7% chance of winning in New Hampshire.
Okay, Karl, thanks very much.